What's up guys, welcome back to Pokemon TCG. Today we're doing something a little bit interesting. This is actually going to be part of multiple recordings that I do over the span of the next couple of weeks and kind of push it together. So this is actually my first bit of it. And today what we are doing is we are taking part in one of the Pokemon TCG Online Leagues tournaments. I'm very excited for this. We are taking part, as you can tell from the title, the Binary Theme Tournament. So let's go ahead and hop into a look at what this tournament is all about. So the Pokemon TCG Online League, you can find it on reddit.com/r/PTCGO League. Well, this is the official tournament subreddit of the Pokemon Go Online. None of this is affiliated with the Pokemon Company. None of them run it. It is all run by their team here. So every couple of weeks, it seems to be at least every month or so, I'm seeing at least 2 different types of tournaments go out. And it's something I've been very interested in doing, is doing a big tournament like this. They post about the different rounds. Deck Builder Series as of June 5th, 2 days ago, finished up round 6. But what we're competing in today is something that was posted about 10 days ago at the time of this recording. So this was posted on, I want to say May 25th. May 26th. This is the Binary Theme event. So in this tournament, you'll be building a deck using cards only found in theme decks. And so I know your initial reaction, which is the same one that I had, which is, oh, okay, everyone's going to just build Relentless Flame and fight with that. But the very interesting thing about the way that this tournament works is there is an energy draw, which we will be looking at in a minute here. But before we get into that, there are of course, the modified theme deck rules. Players must construct a deck using cards only found in the theme decks that are purchasable for 500 coins in the in-game shop. You're free to mix and match cards from as many theme decks as you wish. So this means we can grab the best of every theme deck to try and force it together to make something that works really well. Every Pokemon and trainer card found in the theme deck is legal for this event. If it can be found in a theme deck, it is legal to be used in this deck, even if it was normally banned in expanded format. So there are some special binary energy rules, which is what I was talking about, which kind of is going to make not everyone have a Relentless Flame deck. And the fact that there is an energy draw which will occur. Each player will be assigned at random a set of 3 basic energy cards. So the way that kind of works, looking right over here, the binary theme example. Let's say you're assigned these 3 energy: water, fire, and psychic. You now have to choose exactly 2 of those to use in your deck. You can either do a fire water deck, a fire psychic deck, a water psychic deck. Those are your options. Assume you do option 2, which is the fire and the psychic. There's no restriction on how many or a few or many of these energy you may put in your deck, but there must be an equal number of both types of your deck. So if you want to put 1 fire in your deck, you have to put a psychic in your deck. If you want to have 15 fire energies in your deck, there has to be 15 psychic energy in your deck, which means people going for the Charizard playoff in the Relentless Flame, that they need a lot of energy in their deck. If they need that 10 fire energy to make something happen, they also have to have 10 psychic energy in there, which I think will help kind of balance that out. We'll get to what my energy draw was in a minute. So immediately following the registration period, the energy draw will occur. We get 3 basics. The player must choose 2 of those basic energy, as we just went over. There are equal number of both types. No additional energy is permitted. So your fire and psychic energy, you're not allowed any other type of energy. No double colorless, no aurora energy, no special energy. You only get those basic types of energy. No speed energy for those electric types, no horror energy for those psychic types. It is only basic energy allowed for this, because remember, this is a theme deck. So once the energy draw takes place, we have 10 days to build our deck. So the energy draw was actually a couple days ago. I've been moving, so I haven't had time to really focus on it. But we have to submit our deck. I believe the deck has to be submitted. We go right up here. Energy draw. I believe the deck has to be submitted by June 12th, which today is June 5th. Yes, submission deadline June 12th at 10 p.m. EST. So the prizes for this competition are Rebel Clash codes, the current booster pack that is out. If you get first place, you are getting 20 codes. Second place is 15, third and fourth is 10, and fifth through eighth place will get 5. You also are being awarded Pokemon, the Pokemon League champion points, which goes towards like your overall different types of stuff. And you get over, depending on how you do in a season, you get cards distributed to you, different packs, stuff like that. Whole thing. This is my first ever Pokemon Go online league tournament that I'm ever participating in, so I'm really interested to see how we do. I'm going to say this for you guys right here. I don't think we're going to win this one, but I do want to try our hardest. That's why you might see a tab up here. The top 10 host Pokemon TCG theme decks. I've been doing a lot of research into different theme decks here, because I'll let you guys know something right now. I didn't get Fire Energy, so we will not be doing anything with Relentless Flame. So if we go over here to the... So what they did, all 9 base will run through a random result. Players will be assigned energy in the order that they registered for their events. Results will be sequenced and time-stamped for the transparency. You can see your draw sequence number here. So this right here, this image right here, is all of the players who are participating in this event. I am right there participating, number 23. So looking at it, there's roughly like 150, I think, participants in this event. That are going into it. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we place. So we of course got a message letting us know that our 3 energies are as below. We are having a lightning, fairy, and fighting type. So those are our 3 typings that we're going to be using. So if we flip back over to the TCG, I've been looking into the different theme decks, both that I have and ones that can be purchased. And what we're trying to do, I think what I've decided is we are going to go with lightning and fighting type. We aren't going to be going for that fairy type. I know it's a surprise, but just looking at the theme decks, I haven't seen any fairy types that really jump out at me. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, by the time you guys are seeing this video, this event is long over, but I'd still love to hear your critiques. So going through, just looking at the box art Pokemon, we of course have the Stormcaller deck here. I don't want to redeem it, I just want to look at it. Some of these cards I already own, so if I already own these, I don't actually have to buy the theme deck. I already own it, it just has to be the cards from the theme deck, so we can do some trading to try and get some of these cards, which is what I'm going to be doing. So looking at some of these, like Zebstrika might be a really good one. Once in your turn, you can discard your hand and draw 4 cards, 2 energy, do 60 damage. That could be pretty solid, especially since it needs lightning and random, so it can be lightning and fighting type energy if I just need it to fight. Different stuff like that. Ampharos can also be very useful. Once you're in your turn, you may put 2 energy cards into the Lost Zone. If you do, the opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That could be very useful. This Pokemon does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Also really useful. That could be a Pokemon that we try and build towards. And then of course having Raikou that you can throw in here. If you have any energy cards in the Lost Zone, this attack does 90 more damage. So if you've used Ampharos and put stuff in the Lost Zone, then Raikou can come in and do 120 damage. Some pretty solid Pokemon that are here. Now going off of the rules, we have to have those energy types, but I don't think that counts towards the Pokemon in our deck. So such as this Psychic Pokemon, I'm pretty sure this Ultra Beast could be in here because it's just the energy, which means people who get fire types could easily build a Relentless Flame deck. Now if we go to the deck list over here for the binary theme event, I don't see anything that specifically says that, but if we open up the deck guide here, deck rules. Players must translate only using cards found in the theme deck. You are free to mix and match cards. Every Pokemon that can be found is legal. We already know about that there. See page 2 of how this example will work. And that's the same thing there. I think it's just energy. I don't think it really matters anything other than energy. So we may work to that into our advantage, like maybe even putting No Queen into our grouping. The other deck that I was looking at that could be very useful is the Groudon deck. I just have to find it. Down here, the Earth's Pulse. The reason the Earth's Pulse kind of jumped out to me, maybe it wasn't Earth's Pulse. No, it was not Earth's Pulse. Although Earth's Pulse does have Medicham, which is pretty cool. This Pokemon may attack twice per turn. That's pretty cool. And actually would probably be very useful, like just thinking about it here. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. This attack isn't affected by weakness, but you're only doing 60 damage. So you could heal and then attack, but overall you're only doing 60 damage. So nothing too exciting there. I could have sworn it was a Groudon box cover, unless there have been 2 theme decks. I didn't go this far down. Unless there have been 2 theme decks with Groudon on it. I could have sworn it was a Groudon theme deck. Oh, there is 2 Groudons. There's this one, Towering Heights, from the Sun and Moon series. There are 2. Because this one has Garchomp in it. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, this Pokemon's attack does 80 more damage. So you're already doing 80 damage, and if you discard an energy, you do an additional 40 damage. You can discard any type of energy, so you can discard lightning energy, any type of energy that's on it, and do 40 more damage. So each turn after you get 2 energy on there, you can be doing 120 damage as long as you have the energy to go with it. Being a theme deck, we're gonna have energy into our deck. I think Garchomp could be very useful for that. We of course also have Seismitoad in here. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck, put it on top, and then this attack does 30 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon has any damage counters on it. Could also be pretty useful there. And of course, Groudon, attach up to 2 energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. This Pokemon can't use Germinal Grounds in your next turn, but it does 130 damage. There is a Mew in here, prevent all damage done to your benched Pokemon. Pretty solid, pretty solid deck here that I think could be very useful in just attaching. Of course, we have Cynthia, who is absolutely going to be in whatever deck we build, because Cynthia is very, very useful. Something I do want to do is look at the newest theme decks, specifically the trainer cards that are found in here. Just to do a quick scroll through, since these are the newest, and see if there's anything that the newest stuff. Some Pokemon catcher cards will absolutely be added to our decks. But I'll have to really go into it, because I don't know if any of them specifically give us like the muscle bands or stuff like that. I'll have to really see if I can find them. But this little first part of this video here, and I apologize for the length of this video is going to be, but I hope you guys are ready to stick it out with me. What I am going to do is build my deck and then come back to you guys, walk you through what I have built, and then after that we will have our first round of the tournament. So let's go. And with that, we have our deck put together and ready to go. So we go ahead and go into our deck list here. We're sitting with 16 Pokemon. We have Blitzel and Zebstrika. The main reason for this group right here is the ability, once during your turn, can discard and redraw your hand, and also can do 60 damage. Pretty solid, not terrible. We also have Infested in here, coming from the Zacian theme deck. Honestly, just very quick Pokemon put together, 150 damage for Air Slash, Daunt doing 50 damage, and can use any of the energy that I have, which is really nice to have a Pokemon that can use any of this energy here. We also have Throw here, the reverse shoulder throw. If your Pokemon's benched has any damage counters on it, and this does 90 more damage, so sweet. Switch on a damaged Pokemon, you're doing more damage here. Of course, the Gibble to Garchomp, with the ability here, if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent's attack, your Pokemon does 80 more damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So say we've had a slow start, they've taken a prize card, I have not. I can come back in and quickly turn the favor, and even if I'm not, I'm doing 80 damage, and I can discard an energy and do 40 more damage if I have energy sitting in my hand. And then we have Groudon here. Groudon is the only one attached up to 2 fighting energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon, so a damage, and then I can put I can just throw some cards onto someone else, and then Trembling Ground, I can even put it onto Groudon and do 130 damage. Pretty solid there. Of course, we have our 7 of each energy. We also have our trainer cards here. All of these cards come from theme decks. That is the requirement of this binary theme. You guys can see kind of what we have here. We have a Timer Ball to get some evolutions, Ordinary Rod to pull some stuff back into our hand. We have some Professor's Letter to get energy into our hands, some Nest Balls to get Pokemon into our bench, Pokemon Catchers to move around, Cynthia, Professor's Research. But we have some decent cards here. So now that this deck is set, I cannot change it. This will be what this deck is for all time until this tournament is over. So at this point, we're actually about to participate in our first round of the tournament. We have binary theme. Round 1, we have the tournament bracket right here. So we pull this up right here. We have a full bracket of everything to be expected. So we're actually right here in tournament number and bracket number 2. The tournament is live. So so we spin a match play. It's the best of 3 games. We play 3 games, best of 3 wins. It's going to be great. And then we'll move on to round 2, hopefully, and go from there. we will go from there. So the other thing that we have here, we actually, let's pull that up right there. We also have the player directory. So this is actually something that everyone can look at. Very useful for us to look at here, as we can actually
I can learn to understand you much better.
I'm sorry, Cortana? We can actually come in here and we can actually search for the person that we're going up against. I'm pretty sure it's Shy Hud. No? Is it not Shy Hud? I could have sworn it was Shy Hud. It actually says, should say right here. Yeah, Shy Hud. Okay, interesting. Because I also looked it up last night. So you can actually look. You're supposed to be able to look at, and I looked at their deck last night because everyone's deck is posted in here. Let me go by their in-game name. Skyhood. No, okay. Am I even in here? No, I'm not even in here. What you doing here? There we go, because it was finding in the wrong place. All right, so we have Shy Hud right here. We can actually see their deck list right here. This is something everyone has access to. Everyone can come and look at this and you kind of see what you're going up against. Energy-wise, they have 16 energy. They have 8 psychic energy, 8 metal energy. They did go with psychic metal. We don't know what their third option could have been, but the fact that they have psychic is kind of rough. No Charizard to worry about, which is nice, but they do have Nidoqueen in here. So they can, if they get that set up quickly, they can just be pulling Pokemon out. Honestly, there's nothing too much in here I'm too afraid of. Solgaleo, that could be bad because I'm fairly certain it has an ability to switch out, or if that's the EX card, I can't really remember. But Wally, 2 Alter the Sun, 2 Mosh Sum, 2 Switches, 3 Cynthia, 1 Evo Soda, 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Timer Balls. So this person is really trying to get some evolution to make happen. I honestly, I feel like we're gonna be okay. If we can get a quick setup, we can take them out very quickly. As I'm pretty sure, so each round players are prepared with opponents. At the end of the Swiss round, the top 8 players advance to a playoff bracket. The best of 3 games. The first player to win 2 games is the match winner. So we have to win 2 games. Hopefully we can do it quickly. All right, here we go. Game 1, round 1 against Skyhood. Skyhood, let's do this. Let's do this, Skyhood. I'm just really hoping here that I get an easy win here. We lost the coin pool, which is fine. I'm actually fine going first here. Nah, I'm fine going first here. There's no incredible setup that you can really do. There's no incredible setup that you can really do in a theme deck anyways. Especially the way this one's designed. There's no first turn action stuff that's going to save us, so I really don't care. This is an okay start. This is an okay start. Not a great start. But we'll work with it. He has his Nidoqueen set up right here. Or his Nidoran set up right here, going for the Nidoqueen. Should we try and set up... I think we actually will try and set up Tranquil here and try and get Pheasant set up. And Pheasant is in our deck, so I think we will go for this setup here. Let's go for a Great Ball. Let's reveal some Pokemon here, and Pheasant is actually right there. Gibble's also there, but I'll pull in Pheasant out. We're also going to go ahead and put energy onto Throw here to have him make an attack happen. I think would be useful. I think we want to do something before this person can get set up. I also love that they have a... Ooh, what do we got here? Pokemon of Fire type and Metal type, with using you have no weaknesses. Do you have Metal Pokemon in your deck? Oh no, this is a Metal deck. Yeah, this is a Psychic. This is Psychic Metal. No weaknesses, but I don't think, yeah, because Metal's weakness is Fire. Yeah, so that's this Stadium card has no effect. Yeah, the Stadium card has no effect. All right, he's getting Nidoqueen in here, so now I'm wondering, should I not put energy onto Throw here? Honestly, I think I should put the energy onto Throw and get the first attack happening, because he's gonna have a Nidoqueen next turn. He's gonna have 2 more turns before he can do anything with it. With nothing on his bench, With nothing on his bench, he can't really do anything about it. We're going to wait one more turn before we use Cynthia here. We are going to go ahead and use Professor Kooky here, get some 20 more damage done here. Get Pie Dove out here. No Timer Ball that I really want to do. Yeah, so this is just going to do 50 damage. 50 damage, nothing nice. He's going to get an evolution here, which isn't going to help us too much. If we get another... Yeah, so now he's going to be able to start pulling some Pokemon, but right now, she's only going to do 10 damage to us. Doesn't even have the energy on there to do anything, but I'm assuming you're going to have to pull a basic Pokemon, because you have no Pokemon in your bench. You're not pulling an evolution. You're pulling Hinky. Inkay. I said Hinky because I also read Hypnosis there. Alright, so let's put this here. Should we go for a switch? Is this the play? Should we go for a switch? This is actually the play here. I'm going to go for a switch here. I'm going to go for a switch here to hopefully put 10 damage. So hopefully she attacks me here next time. And we have a switch card right here ready. Ready and waiting to go. This is actually my play here. So if Sky attacks me with 10 damage right here, but if he, never mind, he's gonna do 60 damage. Shoot, I didn't think about the evolution there. Yeah. Oh well, it was worth a shot to make something happen there. I think we go in with Pheasant. I think we go in with Pheasant no matter what here. Hopefully he doesn't have the energy and we're actually fine here. If he doesn't have the energy, what is this? Once a year you may attach an energy card from your discard pile. Yeah. I think honestly, let's grab one of each. Let's grab one of each here, because fighting types, I can put that onto you. Let's grab you and get ourselves Gibble. Get Gibble into play here. See what our top 7 are here. We have Goodbite here, so let's grab you out. And if we go ahead and switch here, we're going to do 50 damage. So next turn, if she puts energy here, because she can evolve Cosmog and put energy on here, and then Nidoqueen can do 110 damage. 110 damage. I think I sacrificed Pie Dove. Yeah, I'm gonna let Pie Dove die here. I'll take a prize card loss because we're immediately, if they have the energy, they may not have the energy. And if they don't have the energy, great, and then we don't even lose prize card. And we're going to come in with Pheasant. We'll switch in, do 150 damage, and take out. Oh, perfect, sweet. This works for me then. Go ahead and put that onto you. We'll put the electric energy onto you. We'll go ahead and switch here. We'll go ahead and put our timer ball. We got one hands. One hands was all I needed. Grab Kacharp. And you know what? For fun, we'll just put you in our hand. We don't have... Hopefully we'll get your evolution soon here. Actually, I could play this. Yeah, let's actually get rid of you to get your pre-boy here. Alright, go ahead and get rid of Nidoqueen here. Nidoqueen was what I was afraid of. I think you have another Nidoqueen hanging around, though. We'll get rid of that. Cool. So we got our first prize card here, which doesn't mean anything. This match is far from over. Ooh. This Professor's Research to draw 7 cards, that's actually super, super useful. So you're going to go ahead and evolve your Nidorino into a... Oh, no. No. You're going to evolve into Sigario. Alright. Solgaleo. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, which could be a benched Pokemon, which would actually be great because the throw could come in and do some damage. This Pokemon can't use Fangs of Sun during your next turn. It's 170 damage. And he can actually make that attack this next turn. But we do have Garchomp here. Coming in, ready to go. I think we're just going to do 50 damage here. I think this is the play, to just do 50 damage here. You don't have a weakness, but to go ahead and get a 50 damage on you would be pretty solid. but I don't know if it's what I want to do. I don't think it's what I want to do. I think I want to... If next turn we're still sitting here, we'll go with a Pokemon Catcher, because then we can do 150 damage and almost take this thing out, which would be beautiful. Beautiful, even. Oh, beautiful. And we're taking 50 less damage this turn no matter what. So even if he comes in and does this, it actually won't kill us. But we actually take out Nidorino here this next turn, because you just evolved there. There's no chance for you to evolve again this turn. Oh, you're going to switch. Oh, okay. So we're taking 50 less damage, so we'll actually tank this attack. Oh, no, we won't. The defending Pokemon's attack do 50 less damage. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So I can come in with Garchomp right now. And I can discard an energy and I can do 120 damage, but then I immediately die next turn. A lot of people yelling outside. I think I go in with Tranquil here. As much as I don't want to go in with Tranquil. Or I go in with Throw. I think I go in with Throw and just get some damage onto him. So it goes 30 damage. Still won't kill. That'll do a nice amount though. The 30 also won't kill from there either. Just another Pokemon Center lady. Not really what I want. Not really what I want, and I don't want to discard. I'd rather do that for anything else. Let's do a first switch here. How much do you have? 60 health. Let's just pull you back in and get some damage onto you. Go ahead and Cynthia our deck here. Get some energy into our hand for next turn. Play another Gibble onto our hand here. I wish one of you were damaged. We're not going to kill this Nidorino here this turn, but I just wanted to get some more damage onto him for when Sky inevitably evolves into a Nidoqueen. Which hopefully they don't have in their hand, and they don't have another switch in their hand, and I can actually take out this Nidorino before they make another Nidoqueen. That's kind of... Nope, there's the other Nidoqueen. There it is. He's really well. Sky's very nicely set up back there. Sky is very nicely set up back there. Shoot. He's so set up. And Pheasant. So set up. Nice 30 damage on there. We almost have Nidoqueen dead. But honestly, they might go for the switch this turn. Even if we get this knockout here, which we won't get this knockout for 2 more turns. If this Pokemon has any special in it, which it doesn't. So it's gonna this Pokemon's coming out here doing 100 damage. You're out here doing 170 damage. We're what the kids would call screwed. They had a really good energy draw. I was really hoping for myself for a different energy draw. I did with what I could, but honestly, I think we probably could have got some better cards. Our cards that we have aren't terrible. And this was also my first time doing these types of tournaments, so I wasn't sure. You die next turn. Why would you place energy? Why would you waste that energy? That might be the misplay we needed. It wasn't. It could be. It could be. We have no Pokemon up there. How many cards do we have left on our deck? 11. They have 19 cards left in their deck. We need to be very mindful. We're about to get a KO here, which is nice. Then we can come in and do 150 damage. He's going to come right back and either kill us with that. I'm hoping he comes back and he hits us with the 100 damage here. That way we survive. And we can at least do something to kill. That's kind of my best bet here. Cool. Go ahead and kill Nidoqueen here. We'll go ahead and take another prize card. Which would be nice. Again, keep in mind this is still a best of 3, so just because we lose this first game doesn't mean it's completely over for us. It does mean our chance of winning overall is if we win the next game, then we'll have to go to the third match. Setting up another scenario here, he's going to hit me with a special laser and its weakness, so it kills me. I didn't even account for weakness there. So that kind of blows. That kind of blows. We do kill it this turn, though, which is very nice. Yeah, we kill it this turn, which is nice. We'll put that energy onto you for discarding purposes. Do you have anything in here? You have Professor Kukio, which we don't really need this turn. Because we just do 150 damage to you and we just kill. So we don't need to use you this turn, so we will not. I'm going to put Groudon up here just for the sake of the sacrifice, basically, if I need to. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and go for the Air Slash. Get the KO here. But he's going to come in right now and kill Infephant. Which is, it's not great. It's not great. Because Garchomp, do you kill here? You can discard if you do 40 more damage. So we only do 120 damage, so we don't kill. So our only chance of a kill right now is we have to wait until he knocks out one more of our Pokemon. And why are you putting so much energy onto you? Oh, because you need, and that's only 60. 60 damage, not too bad. So here's what I'm saying, what we have to do here. He actually can't attack. He can't use it during this next turn here. Unless he switches. So it might be... No matter what, we're about to lose Pokemon. But if we do 80 plus 40, that's 120, and then we add 20, that's only 140. That still doesn't kill. Shoot. And that is all the energy that she wrote. We are energied out. We only have 6 cards left in our deck. So I can't even really play you because you screw me if I get screwed if I do. Although you need 60, you need 2 energy cards to do 60. So I'm actually okay with doing that. Alright. I think we're just going to use up our cards. I think we're going to lose by using up all of our cards here. I honestly think that's what's about to happen. We're about to use up all of our cards. Shoot. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid he was going to attack my Garchomp. That's fine, though. That's fine. 5 more cards. We have 5 rounds to do this. So why did I just pass? Why didn't I do anything there? I want him to kill Groudon, because if he kills Groudon, my Garchomp now comes in and does 80 more damage. So as soon as he kills Garchomp here, I come in and I do 80 more damage because he has more prize cards than me. So we'll do 160 damage, and then he's not resistant. Oh. He's stalling. Oh my gosh, he's stalling. He's stalling. He's stalling. We lost. We lost. We absolutely lost. He's stalled us out here. He's just going to keep attacking our benched Pokemon. Yeah. Well played. Well played. He has stalled us out. Nothing we can do at this point. There's still game 2. but he has stalled us out. Shoot. Man, I was so pumped for this match, too. I was so pumped for this match. And nothing against this match, because I played well. This Groudon stalled me, wasn't able to do anything. He's just going to keep... And it's a smart play what he's doing here, because he's just stalling the match. I expected him to... And he's not, like, stalling the match from winning. He clearly sees that I only have 2 cards left in my draw deck here. Let's try and force him to do something. Nope. Well played. Because he doesn't have to do anything here. He takes the prize card. I draw my last card. That sucked. That really sucked there. Man, can I just play this for fun? It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Go ahead and kill Groudon here. No matter what, he wins. That's what it is. We have no cards. We have no cards to draw from. So it is game. He could have just hit done, and the game would have been over. Like that's how much he did not even have to do anything there. Selecting my active Pokemon does nothing. We have no cards to draw. We've lost. Shoot. He got set up faster than we did. He had better energy draw there. But it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. GG. It is okay, because we have round 2. So let's go ahead and get our binary theme. Okay. He's going to decline it. Okay. Oh, I guess he was sending one at the exact same time. I'm like, all right, you're just going to decline out here? All right, if we can get a quick setup here, if we can get a quick setup happening here, we won the coin flip. No, I'm going to make him go first this time around. It's not going to help us out with anything other than the chance to attack first. All right, we have Gibble early, which is nice. We have a Poke Kid, so we can actually set up Garchomp very quickly this time, which is actually kind of where this deck, I think, can do really well here. And we can use our Nest Ball. So by round 3, we can deal... By round 3, we can deal 80 damage, and we're discarding energy and deal a little bit more than next. That's basically what we need to do, is we need to execute his Pokemon before he can do anything to our Pokemon. Like that sounds, I don't know if that sounds terrible to word it in that way, probably. That is what we need to do, is we need to absolutely destroy this dude's Pokemon before he can do anything to hurt us. None of his Pokemon have a weakness to fighting. We do have a weakness to grass, which doesn't hurt us from these guys. Yeah, so we should be okay here. Next turn, though, he does get Nidoqueen if it's in his hand. Hopefully it isn't in his hand. But he could have Nidoqueen this next turn. And next turn, we do get Garchomp. So we're going to go and do 40 damage here. We might actually... Yeah, we actually destroy Nidoqueen either way. Because I'll throw another energy onto him to discard. Again, this Stadium card does nothing. Doesn't do anything to us. We don't have a card to do anything here. So he's going to be able to Queen's Call here. But we are going to Poke Kid and grab out Garchomp. He's actually getting ready to set up this other Nidoqueen here. But if he doesn't have it sitting in his hand right here, he's going to switch. No! That's what we didn't need happening there. That is absolutely what we did not need to happen. Then we're going to Poke Kid here and pull ourselves our Garchomp. He knew what was happening. He absolutely knew what was happening here. I was hoping to pull a switch card. We'll just grab another Poke. We actually should have said done there. Yeah, we're just going to do 80 damage. We're not going to discard energy because we already killed him with 80 damage. Hopefully, actually, we can kill it because he's going to throw in. Actually, if he was smart, I would have thrown in this Nido because he's about to get this Nidoqueen with full health. But we might be able to make something happen right now. He's going to Queen's Call a Nidoqueen. He's going to evolve this into a Nidoqueen. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this Tranquil onto this Pinov, and we're going to use Cynthia. Hopefully, Cynthia is going to give us some energy, and we can go ahead and put another energy onto Garchomp. Because every time Garchomp does this, if I discard 1 energy, I'm doing 120 damage. I'd like to do 120 damage and hurt Nidoqueen with that. If not, we don't discard. Let's go ahead and use the Nest Ball here and put... we'll put Throw onto our bench for if Garchomp gets hurt real bad and we need to switch out, we can actually stack up some energy on him if we have time to stack up energy. We need to be aggressive. That's what we need to be right now. Very aggressive. Give me energy. Actually, just give me fighting energy here. Put that onto you. Like I said, we're going for super aggressive plays right now. Do you have a switch? Could you give me a switch? No. What if you did, though? What if you did give me a switch? Which I know it's a support card, but what if it was? Look for Pokemon, just get Bite. We do get in Pheasant next turn, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and discard. Get 120 damage put onto him, so that way both of his Nidoqueens right now are only one-shots for our Garchomp. And right now, he's only doing, if he evolves this year, he does 110 damage. He does 110 damage if he puts energy onto this other Nidoqueen and switches and attacks. Okay, that Nidoqueen does 110 damage right now, but if he doesn't have a switch card, we're fine when we kill this other Nidoqueen without even discarding energy this turn. Honestly, what I would prefer to happen is to get a Pokemon catcher. No, get a timer ball, which isn't super useful to me. We're going to play this, which does more damage for us. Doesn't really help us, but I really wanted that mostly so I could try and get a something up there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this energy onto Unfezant here and start preparing Unfezant to do stuff. And then actually after this time, we can actually put that energy back into our deck, which, you know, will be helpful. We actually don't even need to discard energy this turn because his Nidoqueen is just low on health. I don't know why we did 100 damage that time. I'm not sure why we did 100 damage that time. Oh, because I forgot that I played Professor. I was like, what? Why did I do damage? We have our other Garchomp in our hand, which isn't going to be super useful to us. He's going to Queen's Call here. And like I said, it's going to do 110 damage here because he's going to have the... Oh, okay. So he must have the evolution. Okay, no, which that doesn't matter. That doesn't make him do more damage. But okay, that's why. He's going for a Timer Ball here. But again, the most that they're going to do here is 150. The Double Tails is what we needed. That only does 60 damage. And we have a Pokemon Center Lady, so we're actually just going to immediately heal that damage. And then we are going to kill. Yeah. Go ahead and kill Nidoqueen here. We're off to a much better start this time around. Much better start this time around. Much better. Who are you coming in with? You're going to come in with either Cosmog or Inkay here. Both of them I one-shot without having to discard energy. And he's going to be fighting to set this guy up. So we need to finish this in 3 turns, basically. Basically, we need to finish this in 3 turns. He's going to put energy this time onto you, which this time, do you have any... You do have energy in your discard pile, so you can pull energy onto you. Luckily, he only does 60 damage here, so it's not too super afraid of. This is just draw card. So that's fine. We knock you out this turn. Ooh, Pokemon Catcher. Give me heads. No. I don't want to even... I don't know what I want to do right now. Because we don't need to discard energy, but I need to be placing energy. Let's play the Ordinary Rod right now to at least put this energy back into our deck. It's only 2 energy, but let's get it back into our deck. Timer Ball won't do anything for us because we don't have anything else. So let's just Cynthia here. I know I'm getting rid of the Pokemon Center Lady, but I think it's okay. We got it back anyways. I don't need to put this... Oh, another Pokemon Catcher. Heads? Tails. Shoot. That would have been heads. That would have been great. I feel like I need to place energy. I'm going to place it onto them because I'm backing them up for next time. Don't need to discard the energy here. Again, just because right now we're off to this lead, this does not mean anything. Because he's coming in right now. He's going to do 50 damage to us, which isn't that bad. Not that bad. Okay. Okay. Guys, this isn't over yet. This is not over yet. We still have one more game to make it happen. We still have one more game to make it happen. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if we advance from round one. Please give us a good setup again. This is scary. It's called the coin flip. We lost the coin flip, that's fine. They're going to choose for me to go first, of course. We are going to be taking a mulligan, which this is exactly what happened in the first match. We need to get Gibble back onto our. We need Gibble. We need Gibble immediately. Having Gibble and being able to put that pressure with Garchomp, perfect, was just absolutely amazing. Being able to put this quick pressure with Garchomp was the best. Who's his first Pokemon here that he had in his hand? He's going to take his 2 mulligan cards because why wouldn't he? Inkay! I go put that there. Great Ball. What you got for me, Great Ball? Goodbye. Perfect. Very good start here because we can actually knock out Inkay immediately because I have the Professor. So next turn, as long as Inkay doesn't evolve, I can KO. And get a card here. If I could change this deck, I cannot. I'm locked into this deck for the rest of the tournament. No changes can be done to it. If I could change it, though, I would reduce the Pokemon that are in it. I would get rid of... I played a few test rounds beforehand, but didn't really get myself there. He's probably going to pull... Malmar's probably going to pull... no, he's going to pull Cosmog. Okay. I was expecting him to pull the Evolution here because he wouldn't want to sacrifice it. Of course, he knows now that we get a fast setup when we have Gibble here. He already has the energy in his hand. He just needs to get that to Sigario, and he makes stuff happen. But it's okay. We're gonna take a prize card this turn. We're gonna take a prize card this turn here. What you got for me? A Cynthia, a Pokekid. Actually, give me Pokekid, so that way we can have Garchomp next round. Cool, and we have the energy as well. What are you? You didn't even when you hey, can I walk? Get out of my way. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you search for it. Oh, that's what he did last time, and he pulled the 2 energy. So this is just a placeholder card because he wants this set up real bad. He wants it set real bad. There, we only have 1 Garchomp, so if I play it here, I lose it. If I play Garchomp there, I lose it. I don't want to lose Garchomp. I don't want the Pokemon Center because I'm getting ready to discard. I already played Energy, so it's just going to do 40 damage to do 40 damage. So next turn, I evolve my other Gibble into a Goodbye. Why am I doing this? Because he already has Sigalio's set up over here to do 170 damage and absolutely wreck shop. He got a really good... That's like, if I go up against anyone who was able to pull fire and has Charizard, we're screwed. It's like we've lost at that point. Alright, okay, instead of Professor's Research, we ended up pulling Cynthia, so I'll use Cynthia instead. Cool, we'll go ahead and put that there. Alright, what do you have for me here? Pokemon Center Lady? Sure. And I can use this, and I will use this, and I'll get rid of Groudon and grab Garchomp in a second. Alright, so I'm sure he's going to switch this turn, because he can just put 1 energy on here for the retreat into here, kill me. Which kind of blows. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Yep. He can't use that next turn. But I can't kill him and do all that next turn. Shoot. I think he's already won. I think he's already won. He can't kill either of us this turn, which is nice. Actually, he can. He's going to use a switch. He's going to pull Sigario off, and then he's going to retreat, and then that resets the fact that he can't attack, and then he's going to do his 160 damage and 170 damage. Well played. Well played. Well played. Not over for us yet here. All depends on what happens. If he does the same move he just did, we're kind of screwed. Although right now we take 50 less damage, so if he attacks us, he doesn't kill us. We need an if we get an energy card, we can kill him, but we need an energy card. What we need is a Cynthia. What we need is Cynthia. So he can attack us with Shining Arrow, but that's not going to deal any damage to us. So he can do that whole switch interaction there again. And it still wouldn't kill us because it would only do 100 and, oh. Why are you put... Oh, okay. I'm not sure, I like, that makes sense of all the things that can happen there. Sucks that we have our 2 guard shops when the rest of them are in here, so these 2 cards don't matter. What is he playing at here? What is he playing at here? Because he could have just stayed in and he would have killed us next turn because we didn't pull energy. We're still not pulling energy. He kills us this turn because now it's only on that one Pokemon. Even though this card states the defending Pokemon's attack, so you'd think it would be universal. Honestly, I think it's stupid that you can switch up. It's not like him. Like, I've done it to beat people. And I feel like if you were playing, I don't know, it's just an interesting move to be able to switch up to be able to attack again. So how do we win? How do we win at this point? What we need is a Cynthia. We need Cynthia into our hand, or Professor's Research. I need one of those 2 cards to enter my hand right now. I use the card, and we pull an energy and a Pokemon catcher. We got energy. Doesn't help us though, but we got energy. I mean, we got both Pokemon energies still in there, or both Pokemon catchers still in there. So we would need a Pokemon catcher. I'm not going to kill because as soon as I kill, he comes in and kills me. So I'm just going to try and stall here. He can use a switch card and come in and kill me. And I know I kill it next turn, but I don't want to kill this Pokemon next turn. That's why I need to get, yeah, he's getting ready to retreat with this Pokemon here. Professor's Research, perfect. All right. Give me Pokemon Catcher. I need Pokemon Catcher. Okay, it's not over yet. This game is not over yet. There's my other one in there. I think my other Infestant in there. This game is not over yet. This game is over based on what happens off of one coin flip. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, this game's over. So here's what happens. We hit done, and if he doesn't pull an energy, he can't switch. He can't switch. So he has no cards in his hand. I need my other Pokemon catcher. I need my other Pokemon catcher is what I need. I'm going to stall this as long as I can. As soon as he pulls energy, though, it's done for. Give me my other Pokemon catcher. Yikes. Will you please give me my other Pokemon catcher? You go back in. You go back in. Actually, you don't go back in, but you go back in. Actually, both Garchomps are already gone as well. So you go back in. Sure. Doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. He has energy, it's over. Which is not over, we still have Pokemon. We have Pokemon back on our bench now. We were able to stall out there. Yep. Well played. He's going to make the switch happen. Unpheasant is dead pheasant. We're going to come in with our other Unpheasant here. Because that's really the only choice we have here. Only choice we have here. We'll do 50 damage. Shoot, if we had another Professor, which I think we used both of the Professors already. We have. Both Professors have been used. Fun, sure. Actually, no, don't use that. Stay in my deck. I only have 10 cards left in my deck. That's how I screwed over last time. Alright, we'll do 50 damage here. We'll take 50 less damage. He could retreat again. If he retreats again, that kind of sucks. Please attack him, thank you. Thank you for attacking the pheasant. Thank you for that, my dude. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Alright, so right now he does 60 damage, and he's going to do 100 damage. That's not terrible. And we have 6 cards here, so we're going to get the kill here. This game, at this point now that we've done that defeat there, this goes either way. He's going to come in with Malamar. He's going to come in with him to do 60 damage. We're going to kill them this turn, but then they kill us. Pulling in Arena, yeah. So how do we kill them this turn? We'd have to put an energy, and we'd have to discard the energy, which means Groudon wouldn't get energy put onto them. And he's going to have energy onto, yep, so that way he can come in and do 100 damage next turn. You're going to do 60 damage here. The way this helps is if we pull Pokemon Center Lady. But I think they're both, oh no, one of them has been used. We still have one more in here. Actually, here's the play. Here's the play. Thank you, finally. That's the play right there. That's the play. That's the play right there. We might have this? He does 60 damage to us and doesn't kill. We put energy on here and kill. But Groudon can't attack unless I get more fighting energy, which I should have more fighting energy in here. Because there's only 3 in my discard pile. Oh, he switches! But you're only going to do 50 damage. Or 60 damage because of the plus 10. That was a good play, that was a good play, that was a good play. Do I... That was a good play by them. Good play, Sky. Sky in this game is super close. So I have Groudon ready to go. Groudon can do 130 damage right now, but then he can't attack the next turn. I have 6 cards left to go. They have 18 cards left to go. He's going to do 50 less damage, so he's going to do another. So he kills us, yeah. Either way, Unpheasant I appreciate all you've done for us, but you're dead now. It's very sad. It's very sad that you're dead now. We'll probably go ahead and stack the other energy on Zibstrika. Yeah, and he's already getting stuff set back up over there. His deck works really well. His deck works really, 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 really well. Ooh, we got a switch card here. We got a switch card here. We got a switch card. Why is the switch card exciting? Because we need to do 130 damage to win the game. We cannot attack during this turn unless we switch. So we switch to you. You only need one retreat. Guys, we might have this one. In your turn, in your turn, in your turn, in your turn, in your turn. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. GG, man. That was so intense. GG, my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did. I did. Hey, what are you asking? Who won? I killed you. I switched and then retreated to do 130 damage again, and took my last prize card. And then they just like weren't even paying attention. Like I'm over here like, oh man, I gotta get inside their head. This dude's just over here like, yeah, I'm just like watching YouTube. It's like not that big of a deal. But all right, guys, off to round 2 at some point. So after finishing round 1 and looking back on the footage before we've begun round 2, I've noticed that I don't want this video to be too long, so instead we're going to cut this down. Instead of the binary theme tournament, we're making an entire video. I'm going to cut it into each round, see how far we can progress. The last one will be labeled, you know, like final round or stuff like that. At the day of this video being uploaded here on June 16th, this is the day after round 1 submissions have closed. So at the end of this video, as I'm recording this right now, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure when round 2 is, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. The round 2 video should be out, if not on Thursday of this week, it should be out next Tuesday. So if you guys are ready for more binary themed tournament, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.